If you're thinking about moving to Houston, you may want to consider living near downtown Houston, guys. In today's video, I'm gonna focus on Edo. That's East Downtown. It's a really cool, vibrant, fun place to live that's near downtown Houston. Hey, make sure you watch this video to the end, because at the end, I'm gonna show you the newest, hottest development to hit the Houston area, and it's right inside Edo. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Living in Houston, Texas channel. If you're not new to this channel, thanks so much for coming back. And if you are new to this channel, thanks so much for dropping by to hang out with me. In this channel, you're gonna learn everything there is to know about living in Houston, Texas. So do me a quick favor, hit the like button so that let everybody that's looking for this type of content find it. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That way you know every time I put out information about what it's like living in Houston, Texas. So guys, let's jump right into it. I think Edo is a very diverse and electric place to live. It is really so fun here. Every time I come down to Edo, I have a great time. But in terms of location, where is this? It's literally southeast of downtown. I can literally take maybe like a 10-minute walk that way, and I will actually be in downtown Houston. It's right along the Buffalo Bayou, and it's extremely close to all the major attractions in Houston. So when I say major attractions, all of the sports arenas, the museum district, the medical center, you name it, you're in a close proximity. So if you want to be close to everything that's happening inside of Houston, you definitely want to live in a place like Edo. Now, there's another thing that I talk about a lot, guys. If you follow me in some of the videos I talk about in the suburbs, is that you really need a car to navigate Houston. And I still think that's true. But Edo is one of the places that has a lot of walkability. So where I am like right now, I'm on St. Emmanuel Street. And if you look behind me, there's like tons of bars, tons of restaurants, tons of nightclubs. I mean, this place is really like packed and full of energy. Like when the Astros, our baseball team, plays a game or something like that, at nighttime, there's cars all up and down the street, people walking up and down the street. So if you're looking like a place where you can like walk to amenities, walk to parks, walk to bars, walk to restaurants, walk to do something cool, you definitely want to consider Edo. So the great thing about Edo is, like I said, location. It's in a short proximity to everything. So, you know, I feel like you need a car in Houston, but if you just didn't have one, I think you would make it here. One, our Metro Rail comes through Edo, so it has stops in Edo that will pick you up and take you to other parts of Houston. Now, the Metro Rail is only going to take you to like the major attractive areas of Houston, so like downtown, the medical center, the museum district, and things of that nature. It won't take you all around Houston, but if you're looking for major attractions, it will definitely take you to the major attractions. Otherwise, you're pretty much just a short Uber ride from just about anything. Hey, but to every upside, there is a downside. So there is a little bit of a downside of living in Edo. The one major thing I see is because you're in the city and you're not in places like the suburbs, some of your everyday amenities and necessities may not be as close by as you like. For example, like a grocery store, some of their everyday retail shops and things like that. But there's still a short Uber ride or drive to find those things. So guys, as you can see, if you look around, I feel like Edo is a very vibrant and colorful place. It is not uncommon to see this type of graffiti, you know, Houston themed graffiti all over the community. One street I'm on right now, I'm really in between like St. Emmanuel and Hutchins. Don't forget those names, because St. Emmanuel, that's the street where there's a lot of bars and restaurants on. So like when there's a game or something, you know, right downtown, a lot of the people from like the baseball field and things like that will come over here to like eat and drink before and after the games and things like that. But kind of cool, kind of check it out. They really have some unique bars and restaurants. Like this is Truck Yard, and if you see Truck Yard, it's kind of a container theme. A lot of it's built out with the truck containers, and then the other side, they have like a really cool Ferris wheel. So you get a lot of unique places to eat. My favorite place to eat in Edo, honestly, is a place called Rodeo Goat. I think they have some of the best hamburgers that you can find. And I mean, literally some really cool, crazy ideas that they come up. I actually just ate there before I started shooting this video. But yeah, come check it out. I'm gonna show you guys some of, you know, just some of the bars and things like that you see on St. Emmanuel Street, as well as some of my favorite graffiti areas. Okay guys, I was gonna walk around Edo, but it's getting hot. It's May here in Houston, so it's really starting to heat up. And so what I'm decided to do is actually get in my car. So I'm gonna get in my car, drive you around some of the other spots of Edo that I really like and really think that are cool. But one thing I failed to mention earlier is the art galleries. Edo, like I said, it's a very artsy, colorful place. So you'll see a lot of art galleries. Another thing for you guys that have the pets, most places downtown or near downtown don't have a lot of green space. You can omit that with Edo. I think it's really built up for people that want to walk. So part of walking is also walking the pets. So they do have green spaces for the pets and, you know, little park areas for even kids. So let's check it out. Okay guys, so now I'm turning on St. Emmanuel. It's one of the major streets in Edo that has, you know, some bars and restaurants. A lot of people come over here after they watch the game, but you'll see it's really an industrial feel. But all of these are like bars and restaurants. Like this one at the corner is a pizzeria. The burger joint that I really like is Rodeo Goat. And I'm gonna drive you guys around so you can see Truck Yard. It's a huge indoor-outdoor bar. This place right here at the corner, Chapman and Kirby. It's a nightclub, and it's really packed on Sundays. They really do a really good Sunday day party. Tons of fun, always a lot of people here. But let me take you guys to see Truck Yard. So Truck Yard is an indoor outdoor bar, and it's almost like a mini amusement park. So I'm gonna turn on the side of it, but I'm coming up on the back of it. But they even have a Ferris wheel inside the bar area. So all of this is Truck Yard. We're actually pulling up on the back of it. I'm gonna give you a front view so you can see it from the front. But it's just like a huge indoor outdoor bar that people love. It's always packed during game time. So if you like beer and alcohol, we do have Eighth Wonder here, guys. To the right of me is their brewery, and to the left they have a distillery. So I just kind of wanted you guys to see like some of the industrial feel. When you're in East Downtown, a lot of it is really the industrial feel. So you'll see like a lot of the buildings look, you know, very industrial. They've even changed like some of the old industrial buildings into apartments and things like that. But you know, see some of these open areas, you know, like on any given day, you'll see tons of food trucks just parked out there. Oh, and this right here, all the way. Edo has a bike trail that runs through Edo. So you can literally get from one side of Edo to the other on this bike trail. All right, guys, so we're still in Edo, and I wanted to show you some of the art. I think it's one of the most colorful places to live in Houston. And of course, what you see now is one of the buildings where there's tons of graffiti. The whole wall is graffiti. I mean, the whole building is graffiti, but we're really Houston proud. So a lot of the graffiti that you see here will be something related to Houston, a Houston staple, prominent people or figures in Houston. But you see a lot of this throughout the Edo area. Very cool thing to look at. A lot of people come down here and take pictures. A lot of content creators come down here and get tons of content. This is just one building, but there's plenty. So with regards to the housing options in Edo, Edo is undergoing a revitalization. A lot has changed here since I first got introduced to Edo years ago. But with the homes you'll typically see here are Victorian style type homes. You'll see modern condos, lofts, and things like that, as well as modern townhomes for sure. And then you also see apartments. There's a lot of apartment options here. The cool thing is a lot of the old industrial buildings have been transformed into apartment complexes. But living in Edo is still very affordable. I would say for something new in Edo, you're gonna start like in the mid 300s and go all the way up to over $1 million. So I'm gonna take you guys to a townhome community. Let's check it out so I can show you what an actual townhome that you could possibly be interested in looks like in Edo. So I want to take the time to show you guys some townhome options that you would see in the Edo area. I'm standing in a home which is actually one of my favorite builders. I don't call out builders a lot, but I really like this one, In Town Homes. They are a fabulous townhome builder in the Houston area. This particular home that we're standing in, this is a 3-story townhome. And guys, let me let you in on a little secret. We say the word townhome just because a lot of people know it. These are really single family homes. They're not connected by any walls, right? But they're still 3 stories. So this particular home that you see, it has what we call first floor living. So the living area and the kitchen is on the first floor. Be honest, most of the townhomes that are 3-story, they have the kitchen and the living area on the 2nd floor. So this one is a little unique, but it has 4 bedrooms and 4.5 baths. This one is a honestly considered a higher end townhome. It's around $700,000, but the average price for townhomes that you see in the Edo area is around 400 to 450. All right, so let's take a look. Let's check this one out. My favorite part of in town is always the primary bathroom. So I'm standing in the primary bedroom. It's pretty huge, right? This is a nice size room, but check out this bathroom. So as you guys can see, there is a lot of fabulosity in the Edo area. I mean, from the restaurants, the cool artwork, the beautiful homes, there's a lot going on down here. But I have a surprise for you guys. So what I want to share with you next is the biggest and hottest thing coming to the area. So let me say this, depending on who you ask, some people say this is in Edo, some people say this is in East River. Technically, the East River development, and it is indeed in East River. So East River sits right along the Buffalo Bayou, right next to Edo. You can still walk to the East River from Edo. But like I said, depending on who you ask, you may get a different story about it. Is it East River? Is it Edo? Is it all one and the same? So technically it is the East River, but the East River development is a 150-acre mixed use project. I mean, guys, this is going to be massive. It's going to be retail. It's going to be homes, luxury living. It's gonna be office space. I mean, there's tons of things now. They have a golf course coming. I mean, you name it, this thing is gonna be massive, and it's gonna have everything. If you gotta think about it, it's like it's gonna be its own little community that sits right along the East River. So I'm going to screen share with you exactly what this project looks like. I'm gonna hop on over to my computer. I'm gonna show it to you on their actual website. Because it's still under development, it's not a lot to actually see. So I wanna show you what it will be. So let's go on over to my computer. I'll show you what it looks like, and we can check it out from there. Show you exactly what this East River development will be, because it's still very much so an active construction site. It's not as easy to get to everything that I would like to show you, like if I were physically there. So I'm using their website to kind of show you what this will be and how massive it's actually going to be. So what you see on my screen right now is actually part of the development under construction. So you'll see it is along the Buffalo Bayou. You see it's right alongside the Buffalo Bayou, all that water down here to the right. And then you start to see all of these buildings. What you're seeing is mixed use, guys. So this will be some retail. So it'll be restaurants, bars, shopping, and things like that. It'll also be some condos and apartments. And it'll also have some office spaces and things like that. So this is kind of what it looks like now because it's under construction. But I'm going to flip through these photos so you can see what it will eventually be, right? So I'm gonna get more under construction photos, but this is what they're anticipating it to look like. So there's gonna be a lot of walkability. This right here looks like a photo of some condos or apartments that people will be able to live in. And then you see there's more so like now you see some of the retail. So it looks like there's a lot of retail on the first floor. You just see some of people walking. So again, a lot of walkability to be able to walk to restaurants and retail shopping, dining, all of those kind of things. Same thing here, just another way to look at it. And you'll see like up here, you'll see like some sweet eats. So there will be like, boutique style bakeries and, office open, the open concept office spaces and things like that. And it also has, we talked about that 9-hole golf course, and that's actually already done. So you can take advantage of that now. I'm going to show you guys a map of what's done or what will be done in 2023 and what's still to come. And you won't believe how massive this is. So just another photo of the actual golf course that's out there. And this is just another front side of what this major development will look like once it's complete. So it's really grand. You'll see here, this is one of the modern design elements. It has shipping containers and things like that. But modern design elements for, it looks like the Laura, which is going to be one of the apartment complexes in the development. And then you'll even see here like there's some office spaces and things like that that will also be in the development. So it's one thing that Houstonians are very, very excited about. Great. This is another photo that shows you how this goes along the East River. But like I said, something that Houstonians are very, very excited about. Now I'm going to scroll down so you can kind of see a map of what this will be once it's done. So guys, this is massive. Everything that you just saw in the photos, that was only phase one. So this little section right here to the left, this thing is going to span out for years to come. They're going to be developing this for years to come. So phase one is done. And then also the green space where the golf course is, that's also done. But all of this in gray, these are future phases that they still have to build out. This is projected to be a almost honestly like a 20-year project, but it's going to be massive. And this is one of the things that's really going to grow the value of the Edo or East Downtown area. So guys, my name is Nicole Handy. I am the team lead of the Nicole Handy team here in Houston, Texas, and we get tons of people calling us, asking us to help them with their moves to Houston. We love to do the same for you. You can call me, you can text me, you can email me, or you can skip all of that and use the link below to schedule a consultation directly with my team. No matter how you get in contact with us, we would love to help you with your move to Houston.